It's a beautiful day in July and I can smell cherries. Yes, the wait is over. The cherries are ripe. We've got a big crowd here and we are in Niagara-on-the-Lake at St. Mark's Church for the annual Cherry Festival. Andrea, as the festival chair here today, you've got to be excited for this event.
I am so excited to see so many people here back together, enjoying this beautiful weather and enjoying everything that we can offer here at the Cherry Festival. It's a real community event, both for the wider community and for our parish, and we're just so thrilled to be able to hold this again after an absence of 3 years. Yes, it has been challenging because even the last 6 months, until very recently, we weren't sure exactly what we would be able to do. Mask mandates that we had at our church were lifted just a few weeks ago. So it is a different planning process than previously. And also, because the last festival was in 2019, some of that institutional memory is not as strong. We're thinking, well, where did we get that? Or where did we rent that? And anyway, it's all come together, and the volunteers are excited and happy to be here again.
Now let's talk about the food, because that's what I'm interested in. There's always great pies. What else is there here for cherries? We're celebrating kind of the fruit coming into Niagara, the harvesting now.
We are, and the timing of the festival is intended to be around cherry harvest. So we have fresh cherries, cherry jam, the pie by the slice with ice cream, and we have various homemade things in our church kitchen. So.
Now, Diane, I'm just really here to claim my pie. Is there a pie for me?
There are some frozen pies. We were out of baked pies in 15 minutes.
Yeah, which is the baked pies is the big draw. It's bad for me, but it's good for the fundraiser.
Right. The frozen pies, of course, were a problem, but we have a freezer here, so we put them away for the people. When they leave, they can pick up their pie. We didn't know if we were even going to have a festival, but I had the pie filling ready for the festival, and so I had somebody make pies for me, and we had them for December. So there was about 600 pies, and until a couple weeks ago, we had about 315 left, and we sold the 315 today.
Now, if it didn't happen, everything would have been cherry.
That was my worry. I didn't want to have 600 pies.
Yeah. Come on over, we'll have cherries.
Oh, I like pies. I don't think that much, but we had no trouble selling them. No.
Mm-hmm. And we know there's a lot of great history here in Niagara-on-the-Lake. You're involved in a fundraiser called Save Our Stones. Tell us about that.
It's a project we embarked upon starting in 2021 to start restoring our oldest and most historic monuments where there are no longer family members available to preserve the stones. It's all about preserving our history as the first capital of Newark in Upper Canada. And it's important that we preserve it and leave it as a legacy for future generations. Last year we raised $20,000 to restore 20 monuments in various sizes and shapes, from obelisks to freestanding markers to Crusader Cross. And this year we're embarking on a similar scope of another 20 monuments to preserve. Our earliest marker, I believe, is 1782, and it's Charles Planck, Planck. Excuse me, I'll have to check my records on that. But it's now inside the church. But the early monuments along this side of the cemetery are from the early 1800s. There's the Morrison Stone, which has also been called the Butcher's Block. There is a Chrysler monument that we restored last year, and a number of early ones that are going to be done this year.
Now, this is a great fundraiser for the church, but also a great community event.
We would have well over 1,000. Some years we've had 2,000, 3,000. It's hard to know, but I know it's at least. So just seeing the lineup to get in here this morning, well over 1,000 today. So I'm thinking we'll be in the upper end of what we usually expect.
It was great to see so many people back in the community here at St. Mark's Church in Niagara-on-the-Lake supporting the Cherry Festival. And I'm just wondering, is there just one pie left for me?
All gone.
Reporting for The Source, I'm Bob. No pie for me, Romeo.